welcome to your bi-weekly forecast from December 15th to the 31st. I want to wish all of you a happy holiday and thank you so much for being my patrons on here, for being my subscribers, and for all your wonderful comments, feedback, likes, and everything. I really do appreciate you, so thank you so much. For your reading today, for the primary cards, I'm using the Charmin Caselli Tarot deck as my primary tarot deck. I will be clarifying with the let's see, the Chicoli Tarot Mini, and then at the end of your reading I'll be pulling a guidance message from the Rumi Oracle. So if that sounds good, let's go ahead and jump into your reading. Alright Leo, and this is your bi-weekly love forecast from December 15th through the 31st. For all Leo suns, Leo moons, Leo risings, Leo's on the cusp, and those with Venus and Leo. Spirit, what are the most important messages and energies that you have for Leo from December 15th through the 31st, 2017? This is their bi-weekly love reading. Just told me three more here. Oops, Seven of Pentacles just popping out there. Some of you may be doing some kind of evaluation, waiting for some results here, measurable results. But a positive card nonetheless. But taking stock, that's what I'm getting. Taking stock of a situation. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, I have the High Priestess. So the underlying theme or challenge of your reading is using your intuition. Okay, very intuitive card here. We have the two moons here. These are the, what do you call it? Well, they're waxing moons, right? Or sorry, these are the waning moons. So it does indicate that latter half of the moon cycle after the full moon. So she is using her intuition here. And benches do represent waiting, okay, not acting. Also, she keeps a secret. So there could be some secrets here, or just you're holding on to some information. There's an inner knowing, right? So let's take a look at the cards. Ace of Wands reversed challenges the Knight of Cups. He is coming up reversed. Ace of Swords in the reverse, crowned by the Ten of Swords. Okay, you have the Fool in your past, and you have the Star reversed in the near future. Alright, and we'll go ahead and clarify some of these cards. So, walking into the 15th of December, I'm seeing some, perhaps a lack of enthusiasm, passion, or spark in a relationship. Now this could also just say that you're facing some kind of fatigue, whether that's just burnout or illness. You don't have to go in and clarify that, but this is saying that you're not starting something new, or you're not feeling the spark with someone. Of course, this is your energy here, so it could just be saying that right now it's a no for you. You're not feeling it for someone. Also, this is a very sexual card, so this can indicate a low sex drive, lack of or loss of libido, whether you're single or coupled, whatever. But I am seeing here that this is also, you may have been given a creative opportunity, but you're not really feeling, there could be a creative block that you're dealing with. This is unrelated to your love life, but I'm just seeing here that there's a lack of passion here. Your challenge is the Knight of Cups. He is coming up reversed, so this can represent an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. It may also represent a water sign, doesn't have to. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, coming up in the challenge position. So you may not be feeling something for an ex, if an ex is coming back, or you may be dealing with someone who is a player, is insincere about his feelings, doesn't know what he wants, very wishy-washy. This could also be an aspect of your personality. If you are having trouble following your heart, having trouble knowing what you want, having trouble following through with relationships. Again, we'll have to go in and clarify that. The root of the situation is the Ace of Swords reversed. So there's some kind of lack of communication going on here. Someone is in denial. Someone's not speaking the truth at all. This could also be a lie. Someone could be lying to you. Of course, you have two aces here, and they're both in reverse. So there's difficulty starting something new here, difficulty even getting something off the ground. And that could, the root of the situation is that there's not enough information here. There's someone who's withholding information possibly, or you're unable to cut through the mental clutter, all right? Because this is my bullshit card. This is basically saying that someone is not telling the truth, someone is lying, someone's being false, someone isn't communicating properly. It could be this Knight of Cups. He is coming up reversed. So in the past, you do have the Fool, sign of Aries, and this does indicate a new beginning. So I do believe that you started a new phase in your love life. You were willing to take a risk. You were trusting of the universe. You felt on top of the world. You felt very free. You didn't have any emotional baggage. So it could be that just right now you are, you're just struggling to actually feel something for someone, or you're struggling to even feel motivated at all to kind of be involved in your love life right now. What you're thinking and feeling is the Ten of Swords. So I'll be honest with you, that's not the greatest card. It does indicate betrayal. It does indicate heartbreak of the worst kind. So again, I'd want to go in and clarify this because, again, this is what you'd like to manifest or what you're thinking and feeling. So this is definitely speaking to some kind of ending here. You may just be thinking that some situation is completely over for you and you have no desire to try and get it off the ground again, or even to start something new with someone. I'm also seeing here fatigue, exhaustion, the body is in pain. So you may just have some low energy around this time, or you may just be dealing with, just a feeling that something is really over for you. And there's no hope in trying to revive the situation, because someone could be lying, someone may not just be putting in the effort here, or may not know what they want. So in the near future, this will be going to the end of December. You have the Star in reverse. This is the sign of Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. I'm seeing a lack of faith here, a lack of hope or optimism. Someone is being very pessimistic around you. And if this is your energy, I'm seeing that there's a need to heal. There's a need to continue to have faith, continue to have hope, even if things aren't looking up. In terms of your love life, of course. And I'm seeing all the water being poured out here, so it feels very much like there is something draining on you spiritually. There's something draining on you in terms of your faith, in terms of your beliefs. So it's a really good time for you to get back to your spiritual faith, get back to what is it that anchors you, what is it that keeps you going at the end of the day. You need to have hope. All of us need to have hope. It's very difficult to operate from a pessimistic standpoint. It can be very negative. So this is just saying that your stars are still shining. They're just not as shining as brightly. You do need to get back to a place where you feel at peace, where you feel rejuvenated. Perhaps it's a good time to take a spiritual retreat or to go on a retreat. I also think that being near water could be very healing for you. So we're going to go ahead and clarify some of these cards. I know you guys are probably wondering, what does this all mean for me? Let's go ahead and start with the Ace of Wands. That is in reverse. Why is the Ace of Wands in reverse for Leo from the 15th through the 31st for their current situation? Why is the Ace of Wands in reverse for Leo? We have the Two of Pentacles. So it seems like you were juggling. You had a lot to manage. And also there could have been some indecision here, going back and forth on something. You weren't sure. And there was a lot of things that you had to juggle to keep in mind. Why is the Ace of Wands coming up reverse for Leo in their current situation? We have the Hermit. Okay, so maybe you guys are withdrawing a little bit. You're on a definitely on a spiritual path here. You may not want anyone else's advice. Okay, you have the Devil. So you could be in a toxic situation. This This can also indicate that there are some addictions affecting you or someone in your life that has addictions. The devil also can indicate commitments that we can't get out of, people that we feel bound to. You do have two major arcana here, so you could also be dealing with a Capricorn or a Virgo. But I am sensing that it could also be that there's something that's tempting you, but you need to pass up this opportunity because you really are on a spiritual path right now, and you know maybe that's not the right thing for you. Okay, why is the Knight of Cups coming up reversed in the challenge position for Leo? Why is this Knight of Cups coming up reversed in the challenge position for Leo? Two of Cups. Okay, so this is someone that does love you, but with the Two of Wands, it looks like they do need to make a choice. And the Seven of Swords. This person is being deceptive. This person has kind of been doing some things that are sneaky, and maybe they're kind of not. It feels like they know they have to make a choice, but they're not really confronting that. They seem to kind of be avoiding something here. I am seeing that this person is using some kind of a strategy or mental game or doing something that is not really above board. They're not letting you know how they're really feeling. Okay, so yeah, the Knight of Cups is someone who I am getting this person does love you. They're very attracted to you, but they may have another option here. They may feel that they have a choice to make, and they're doing something it feels like they're being deceptive in some way. Okay, so why is the Ace of Swords coming up reversed? And you may already be aware of this, that this is a toxic situation for you. Okay, you have the Sun, interesting, the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of earth energy here. So clarifying the Ace of Swords in reverse, we have the Sun. So this does speak to clarity, happiness, success. Okay, notice all the bees are attracted to this little honeycomb here. So it could be that someone is attracted to you, or someone, you're radiating this positive energy. Page of Pentacles, definitely some kind of message here, or new beginning. Could be coming from an earth sign. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. So this feels like that this person is could be an earth sign here. They do feel great love for you, but it also feels like this could also be a female, I'm getting, because we have the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Let me just get one more card. Why is the Ace of Swords in reverse at the foundation of the situation? Why is the Ace of Swords? Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Pleasure. Enjoyment. Very interesting. Leo, so you have this, clarifying the Ace of Swords reverse, you do have the Sun, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. So, I do feel like there's some pleasure here. There's someone who, I also see someone who's very focused on their business. The Queen of Pentacles is someone that cares a lot about their family, very nurturing. There's pleasure here, and also the focus is on the body, but still there's something going on with a lie or a lack of communication, or the truth not really being known here. Why is the Ten of Swords coming up in Leo's thoughts and feelings from December 15th through the 31st? We have the Four of Pentacles. Why is the Ten of Swords coming up in Leo's thoughts and feelings? Hey, something fell out here. Ooh, we have the Five of Swords. and the Ace of Cups. So, clarifying the Ten of Swords here, we have the Four of Pentacles, which is about kind of keeping to yourself, not really opening up very much, keeping to the status quo. Miserly card here, the Five of Swords. So this is definitely some nastiness here, or this can be someone feeling attacked. Someone feels like someone, as you can see, she's trying to cut off this turnip's head here. So there could be some kind of defeat here. Feeling defeated, winning at any cost, and you have the Ace of Cups, some kind of new love here. Okay, so the Five of Swords is one of those cards where, even clarifying the Ten of Swords, this is something that you may be keeping to yourself about, that is very hurtful to you. Someone may have tried to attack you, you feel under attack, or you feel that you need to win at any cost. But I am seeing this has to do with a love relationship with the Ace of Cups. Because it's kind of like something has to end here in order for something new to begin. And that's why you're thinking that something is over. Why is the Star coming up reversed? We have the Moon, doubts, fears, deep intuition. We have the Knight of Cups again, following your heart. It could also be water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, the Lover. And we have the Queen of Cups. So I definitely see water sign energy here, but there is, the reason why you're feeling pessimistic, or the Stars in reverse, is while you are following your heart, or this person is offering you love, you have a lot of doubts, you have a lot of fears, you have a lot of suspicions. You're not sure where this is going, and it might be hard for you to see the light at the end of the tunnel here. I feel like someone has really touched your heart, Leo, and you are on some kind of romantic journey towards the end of December. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the Rumi Oracle for you, and then we'll go ahead and talk about it, how it relates to your reading. Spirit, please help guide Leo on their high spiritual path in love and in light. From December 15th through the 31st, what is their guidance message? For Leo, what is Leo's guidance message from December 15th through the 31st? Oh, sorry about that. We have the Hand of Fatima. I fell out. So there's a short poem here by Rumi, and then we'll get into a little bit more of the message. It says, I can never leave you, not for a moment, not for an hour. You are in everything I do. You are my everything. My drink is your sweetness. I move to your command. I am a surrendered prey in your hands, and you are my consuming lion. Your soul and my soul are truly one soul. I swear to our one soul, I long for no one but you. In the garden of your grace, I am only a germinating sprout. The crown of my blooming is the desire to be in your arms. Rumi. My hand watches over you. It brings you blessings and comfort, protection and grace. Radiant with divinity am I, and you are my child, my beloved, my angel and my body too. I shall never leave you. Turn your inner eye to me and see the light of my grace in your heart. You cannot be harmed. You cannot be defiled. You can only ever be what you are. Me, alive, radiant with love. It says, you are giving birth to more spirit than you have ever held before. During such times, a divine midwife can be helpful and supportive. This is Fatima, radiant daughter of the great beloved, who reaches from the skies, who reaches up from within your body, from deep within the earth, and brings you the gift of protection, grace, and love. You are safe. You are held, and you are bound within her warmth. She has received your prayers, and she honors your devotion to life, to love, and to growth. She will help you. Ask for her blessing daily. You can use a simple sacred honoring ritual to do so if you need guidance on how to pray to her, but any words from your heart spoken in authenticity will suffice, no matter how simple or ornate they may be. She responds to the feeling behind the words, and she responds instantly, beyond time and space. In fact, she has responded even now, perhaps before you even knew she was needed. This oracle brings you the guidance that what is being born in your life right now, in your own consciousness as a seed, perhaps of a new way of being, a new idea, belief system, philosophy, or sense of self, is going to come to maturity under the loving protection of the Divine Mother. You are also being asked to heed your intuition and instincts, Leo. Have some discernment about who you involve yourself with and how you choose to use your time and energy. Allow yourself to feel Fatima's guidance and comfort in you by giving yourself permission to be nurtured through your own choices and the people or situations you say yes or no to in your life. This is a way to honor her presence and allow her to help you, which she wishes to do in all ways possible. Love in all things you see, dearest angel, and that means saying no can mean saying yes to something greater. So give yourself permission to say your no and yes as dictated by your heart. This oracle also brings you the message that your body is sacred and worth your attention. You do not have to become obsessed. You do not have to push or judge your body, but you can honor him or her as a sacred animal through which your spirit creates soul and expresses itself in the world. This is a truly wonderful and amazing gift, extraordinary and yet fraught with challenge. The spirit can be powerful. Sometimes it can be hesitant too, enough to really engage with the body and come to life. There is a story that the angels sang music to lure the spirit into the body, but used to its freedom, it was reluctant to experience itself in what looked like rather confining matter. The spirit did not know that Fatima would be initiating the spirit into her mysteries through the body. She was going to be sharing the sensuality of life, the sacredness of love, the deep mystery of life, death, and rebirth, and the wonders of nature. She was going to show the divine could live not only in light, but also in flesh. Fatima holds the wildness of divine feminine wisdom and the sanctity of life. She has great gifts of ecstatic presence only able to be experienced through the spirit living in the body. She will share this if you allow her to guide you. Once the spirit recognizes this, even just gets a whiff of Fatima's glorious fragrance, the enthusiasm for life ignites, and the wonders of the world experienced through the body become a way to revere the great beloved and turn all of life into the temple of love. This oracle also comes with guidance. Giving your body rest and healing is most beneficial at this time. There are symptoms you are experiencing, anything from fuzzy-headedness to tiredness and aches and pains, as well as shifts in body temperature that seem unbalanced, and these are directly related, if not solely, to the interaction of your spiritual essence with your sacred animal body. These will even out under Fatima's grace and protection, like two housemates learning to live together and enhance each other, rather than distract and annoy each other with their quirks and differences. This settling in process will happen all the more easily when you ask for Fatima's help. This oracle also advises that if you ask for help and protection in any matter, it will be granted. There is no exception to this rule. There is nothing you have done that has made you unworthy of divine intervention, grace, and love. Not one thing ever. Ask, trust, and receive. Your sacred honoring ritual. Place one hand on your heart and one on your belly and say the following aloud. Fatima, who loves me unconditionally, bless me with your hand of protection and your radiant grace. May I love my body and live my divinity in totality. My spirit is my body is my spirit. Arwahuna, Ajduna, Wajdaduna, Arwahuna. Repeat slowly and carefully 3 times, then rest if you wish to. When you are ready, you have completed your sacred honoring ritual. Sending you many blessings, dear Leo, on your path forward and on your spiritual journey. I do wish you so much love and so much light. And please feel free to reach out to me if you would like a private reading. I do offer those. I will be, I believe, open for extended hours over the holiday and into the new year. So I'm here for you if you want to talk. Please find my information below in the description. Sending you much love and light. Take care.